Well, we just wrapped up the presentation of the boys' rep game between New Zealand secondary schools and New Zealand residence clubs for 2023. We now move to the same match for the girls. Looking forward to this one, with the creme de la creme of youth rugby league and the 18s girls about to do battle. Glenn Lama's my name, Anthony Gelling with me as well, former Warriors centre, and well, again, two evenly matched teams about to go at it, Anthony, and it's a very pleasant Labour Day Monday as we check out the two teams now, and we're going to have a look at the secondary schools team first of all. The secondary schools competition this year won by Auckland Girls Grammar again, and there is some talent in this team, including Soraya Palepale, number 8. She can basically play anywhere, and she is a powerful ball-running rugby league player, so keep your eye on her. There's quite a few from the Auckland Girls Grammar School. Also, Macaulay High School had a good year, and a few from St Mary's College in Wellington as well, including Billy Va'a, the fullback, and a couple of forwards you got to keep your eye on too, Indy Russell Leah and Tirokua Liafe, also very good players. So it's a beautifully balanced team, and one that will certainly be hard to beat, coached by Ake Pereira, former Kiwi Ferns Player of the Year. Here is the clubs team, and again a beautifully balanced team. Two of these players have already played in the New Zealand Women's Premiership, Senior Premiership this year, Jessica Patia and also the hooker Dallas Topo. They're both Wellington players, and they both play for the Wellington Orcas in the NZ Women's Premiership. There's plenty of other talent scattered through the team. Mariwa Sampson, we saw her playing for City in the Women's Premiership in Auckland this year already. And of course Braxton Sorensen McGee, who's had a storied rep career. She's still got a year left at school next year before she finishes her high school career at Auckland Girls Grammar. So again, we have plenty of talent right across the paddock in both sides.
Yeah, some absolute lineups, not just this game, but every game we've had today. Been absolutely spoiled with the talent that we've witnessed, and some close games too.
Yeah, certainly have been. Yeah, some pretty one-sided ones too, to be fair. That first one in the 16s division between Aotearoa Whanui rather, the rest of New Zealand team up against the Auckland Invitational team, winning 38-0. And the boys, it was wins to Aotearoa Whanui, 20 points to 14 over the Auckland Invitational team. And the last game, the clubs team beating the New Zealand secondary schools and the boys by 30 points to 22. So if you just tuned in for the broadcast, it's going to be the New Zealand secondary schools in the grey and New Zealand residence clubs in the green. So just waiting for the referee. Going to be so Liam O'Brien's got the whistle for this one.
There always seems to be a bit of a Mexican standoff on who's going to go first.
Yes, in the cultural challenge.
The cultural formalities. it was worth the wait.
Beautifully led there by Paia Wilo, the captain of the New Zealand secondary schools team, wearing the number 6 jumper. Now the response from the club side. Beautifully led by Mariwa Sampson, the centre, 18-year-old centre for the club's team. He touched on 5 games for the City team in the Auckland Premiership this year for 3 tries. Again, on paper, we've got 2 very evenly matched teams here, Anthony. It's, again, hard to pick a winner.
Yeah, we look at both these lineups littered with the under-18s, Howick Hornets girls, which took out the comp, and also the Auckland girls as well. Auckland girls grammar taking out the schools comp as well.
Yeah,
cream of the crop.
They certainly have had the cream of the crop for a few years now, Auckland girls grammar. But there's been some pretty fierce challenges in the last few years from clubs, schools rather like Macaulay High School, and also St Mary's College out of Wellington. Liam O'Brien, as I touched on, the referee for this game. As we're underway with the secondary schools girls kicking off 30-minute halves in this game. The final game for 2023 here on Rep Day on Labour Day here at Bruce Pulman Park. So thank you for joining us. And there's going to be some pretty fierce stuff running from Kaufusi all the way through the game. Mele Kaufusi, one of the Howard Hornets players. There's Braxton Sorensen McGee flicking back on the inside to Ash Matapo from the Mount Albert Lions Club. And here's Ranapia, one of the Wellington Orcas players in the lineup. She's from Upper Hutt. Now McDonald Tuimoanga.
A couple girls here too, eligible to play 16s, who are playing upper grade.
Yes, indeed. And here they go, boiling nicely here are the residents, the club's 18s team. And as we see Davis, another Wellington player, 15 metres out. There's Sorensen McGee's kick. Finding some space, awkward little bounce here. Almost gathering the ball, and the secondary school survived just.
Yes, I think it was knocked on from Louis there. So New Zealand clubs will get the ball back. Fresh set of 6 on the 10. I mentioned some of the girls playing upper grade. One of them there, Evelyn Roberts, usually found at halfback position. She's playing number 9 today for New Zealand schools. This could be her last game before she's off to the Bulldogs.
Fantastic opportunity for her. Another one in that category is Fina Louis, number 2 for the secondary school. She's playing upper grade as well. So let's see what the the clubs team can do here was Sorensen McGee looking to weave some magic straight off the bat. And there's a chance here for Jess Patia. And Patia over to score the first try. The Wellingtonian, we saw her play for the Orcas in the NZRL Premiership. And there is the first score of the game, Jess Patia. It is 4 points to 0. So here's Patia going over to score the try. Good drive from her, Anthony, wasn't it? It was a good finish by her.
Great balance too. She had Tonu'u come over the top in an attempt to throw it to the ground. She done well to stay on her feet. So it's Tavita with the missed tackle there.
Just Patia comes through the Wainui club, of course one of the famous clubs in Wellington Rugby League. And, she's had an excellent 2023. Moving into senior football now. Here's Braxton Sorensen McGee, just finishing up at a year 12 at Auckland Girls Grammar School. Already played Farah Palmer Cup as well in rugby union, and she converts that try. Sorensen McGee.
Great kick there. Usually they turn the music down for you as you're lining your kick up.
Yeah, she says bring it on.
Not today. It's a Labour weekend. It's party time.
Exactly. So 6 points to 0. Great start for the club side. Yeah, Braxton Sorensen McGee basically been one of these players that you used to hate at high school, Anthony. They just win everything. You admire them, but you hate them at the same time.
Yeah, captain of the tennis team, the swimming team, win the spelling bee.
Yep. She's a really awesome prospect, and here come the clubs team again through Mele Kaufusi. And the dummy half goes Topo. And now here's a little run by Matapo. Secondary schools team are going to have to be on there, right on their game all the way through this match.
Yeah, it was the clubs team and the boys' grade blew out to a 26-0 start.
Kaufusi again. Ooh. Yeah, she's hit hard that time. In fact, that was McDonald Tuimuanga. So Kaufusi, McDonald, Tuimuanga. Big, powerful players. Topo. No room that time for Ranapia. In fact, that was the 5'8" Maya Davis. There goes the kick from Sorensen McGee. Finding some space again, is she? Well taken by Billy Va'a. Good chase from the clubs team. Good chase in particular from Ranapia. Not much room for Billy Va'a on that occasion. Va'a gets it back here. Chance for her to run at defenders again.
Great work from the markers here from this New Zealand clubs team. Just giving no space.
Right up in the faces of the secondary schools players, including Liafe, another of the Wellington players from St Mary's College. Late pass right at the line, Pale. They looked after her on her first carry. Watch out if she gets in the clear. She's got some pace to match with that size and power. Loose pass picked up nicely by Faith Tavita. And there goes the kick from Danny Nicole Gray. Beautifully taken at the back by number 15, Yeremia, for the clubs team. A good even start to the game, just that try by Patia. Here's Mafoy, right on the halfway line. Out on the wing today, has been in the centres for the Akarana team in the 18s youth tournament in Taupo earlier this month. Now Sampson. Nice pass from Taupo. And running at defenders is Ash Matapo again. She's been very active early in the game. And here comes a penalty. In fact, was it a loose carry? It was a loose carry. Referee O'Brien's picked up. Just the tiniest of fumbles maybe in the play the ball there.
Yeah, she went into contact there. Looked like she had her eyes on a possible offload over the top. Great defence to wrap her up and force the error. Quite an evenly poised contest so far.
Well, there's a chance for the secondary schools to come off their line here. Some authority. Interesting, they've picked Pali Pali in at lock, or rather at prop today. She's been in the back row, in the centres as well, and she's effective everywhere. Interesting to see how she goes at prop today. Soraya Pali Pali. And that secondary schools line up today. There's a good charge into the line. Good tackle too coming in from Masoe. And Tonu'u. Here's Pali Pali. Well handled that time by Ash Matapo. I don't want to get her big legs pumping Soraya Pali Pali. She is hugely damaging. Now Faith Tavita. Good little late offload to Louis. Shanthi Louis back on the inside goes Va'a. This is good play by the secondary schools. Some great offloading. Roberts is tackled. Still 20 metres to go for the secondary schools team. Gray bringing Walu into the game. And here's a chance for Paiulo. Getting close. Just short. Just a couple of metres short. Roberts has a crack from dummy half. Still does brilliantly. Pali Pali. Tonu'u it is. Nice offload. This is great play from the secondary schools team. Here's the try, or is it? In the corner. It is going to be a score. Liam O'Brien, the ref's going to award it. And I think it's Fina Louis on that right edge, on the wing, that's got the score. We'll get confirmation in just a moment. But some pretty good play there by the secondary schools team.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Great support play. You mentioned the offloads during that set. Would have been close to 11 or 12 offloads in the build-up to this try. Fantastic work. Not only does it create more attacking opportunities, but you think how many second efforts, third efforts it creates for the defense trying to cover all these offloads. And they can really see the benefits of that later in the game.
It is Fina Louis going over to score it. Kept the ball alive brilliantly. So just the strike back that the secondary schools team were looking for. Tough conversion attempts coming up here though. In fact, is there any tougher? It's going to come up short, so not a bad effort though there. 6 points to 4. One try apiece now for both teams. Beautiful play by the secondary schools team to keep the ball alive.
You got to think there'll be a message coming on from Frank Fuimano, the coach here for the club's team, to get those offloads under control. Can't be allowing the schools team to stand in the tackle and keep the ball alive like they are.
There's a great kickoff from Braxton Sorensen McGee. She's got such a great kicking technique. And she has forced the line dropout with that kick.
Yeah, great kick. I'm gutted it went dead. I was looking forward to seeing Indiana Russell Leah on the wind up there.
Yeah, you'll get your chance, mate. Don't worry. You'll get your chance.
Something to look forward to.
So here's the restart. So the secondary school's back on defence. Speaking of players winding up, here comes McDonald to Mwanga. Topo at dummy half. And now out comes Masoe. Good leg drive by Masoe. Hard to bring down to the turf. Topo, oh, the hands. It wasn't a good pass from dummy half, and the secondary schools have survived here. It's been a keen start by both teams.
Yeah, real back and forth at the moment. It shows on the scoreboard. 4 points to 6. Just inside of 20 minutes to play.
It was a good dart from Roberts. Oh, was that a little fumble at the play? The ball referee missed it maybe. Here's Pale Pale. Roberts again. Straight into the action. Comes Russell Leah. Told you you'd get your chance.
There she is.
Didn't take long, did it? Look at the roll on here that the secondary schools team have, and some good passing brings Va'a back into the action.
Oh, she done well there to keep hold of it.
Well, the secondary schools team have done brilliantly. Remember, they were on their hard on their line as we see Aliana Tonu'u carry the ball now. Here's Roberts again. Setting himself for the kick there was Ulo. Bouncing, it's been knocked forward that time by Gray, and that will be club's ball. That was a close call for them. I mean, rocked back in the last 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, that ball could have bounced any way there. But New Zealand schools doing everything right, like you said. Hard on their try line at the start of that set. Finishing down on the close to the 20-metre line.
Taylor Masoe playing the ball there. And now into the action comes Ranapia, but she's not going anywhere. No post-contact meters made on that one.
Good D. Both teams playing very deep, though.
They are.
They seem to be flinging the ball right the way back on these one-off carries. And they could definitely flatten up, take advantage of the ad line there.
Kalfusi with that run. Now Sorensen McGee. She's through. Sorensen McGee. Great step. Good instincts to just hold the ball there, and there was a penalty there. Nicely done by the halfback. Of course, related to Scott Sorensen as well. He's running around for the Penrith Panthers at the moment, of course.
Yeah, picking up his 3rd grand final this year. Not bad.
Yep, not bad. Ashna Matapo. There's a little error there, was there? A little fumble from Ash Matapo. Yes, there was. So it's going to be the secondary schools who get the ball here.
Yeah, second one in the game. There's someone from a similar position as well. And she might be looking to make just some little adjustments in the way she's taking that ball to the line. She's been very good defensively so far in this game.
Well, let's see if they can take advantage through Billy Va'a. Proving tough to tackle again, the fullback.
Yeah, she's got a great fend on it.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice play from Harvey. Almost cut her in half, though. Did well to bounce out of it. Good run there by Fruin Otoneru. Another of these Macaulay High School students. The second, oops, little fumble there. In fact, that's going to be a penalty. Felici Tauli'ili, it was, who got the penalty for her team.
Yeah, I think she was lucky to get the call there.
So they're taking the tap, straight into it again. Nice run there from Aliana Tonu'u. Here comes Liafe. Good solid tackling by the club's team, but they're rolling up field pretty nicely here. The secondary school side, Tonu'u. Aliana Tonu'u with her second carry of the set. Really coming into the game nicely now. Here's Gray. Va'a met with a good challenge from Sampson, and that was a really good tackle from Mariwa Sampson. Spilled the ball free, and that stops that promising set.
Yeah, good read from Sampson. They needed that. She spied the fullback swinging around late. Got up in her face and forced the error.
Speaking of Sampson, here she is. She's touched on experience playing not only in the Auckland Premiership for City, but she did play in the New Zealand Premiership for the Akarana Falcons as well this year. Just last month, Mariwa Sampson. As you said, 2 playing in the Two Wellingtonians playing in the Residence Clubs team, and another one. You touched on Samson, so there's 3 in there. Pretty experienced players. Now here's Sorensen McGee. Just wondering if Partia was onside there or inside the 10. Referee O'Brien's allowing play to continue. Good return of the football by Shanthi Louis now for the secondary school side.
That's a great game. Back and forth.
Pretty even, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real arm wrestle at the moment. You wonder who's going to crack first on this one.
Some pretty fiery fending there from Faith Tavita. Tavita with a fine run. There is Gray out from dummy half. Now looking to capitalise through an Otaneru. And she hits down to the 20. Love the way the secondary schools team are rolling forward here. Here's Roberts. Roberts, great footwork. And there's an excellent score. Evelyn Roberts goes over to score a ripper. 8 points to 6. Second try.
Great run from Roberts. You could see Danny Nicole Gray in the background there. She's pointing right, telling her to go that way. Evelyn Roberts, she knows where she's going. She picked it up. So the defense still getting back. A little bit lazy on that left edge. Beats one off the left foot, straightens up. Great run there from Evelyn Roberts.
Yeah, she knew there was a big chance there with the club's team backpedaling. That ruck speed was just too fast.
Yeah, she represented Samoa just a couple of weeks ago at the PYC comp. She's played a lot of footy this year.
Off to the Bulldogs, you say?
Off to the Bulldogs,
That's awesome. How exciting for her. It's the thing we talk about nowadays, Anthony Onoa, we've mentioned it on previous games as well, the opportunity that girls of this age now have got with the expansion of the NRL W2 10 teams, and of course at the end of next year it's going to 12 teams. There's just, the world's the oyster for these players.
Yeah, games seems to be growing and growing. Speaking of which, a mention of a 18th NRL team coming from the PNG.
Oh yes, I saw that the other day. Yeah,
it's a tough away game, that one.
Yeah. When was when is that being earmarked for?
I don't think it'll be for next year. It might be for the year after.
Yeah.
2025. I know North Sydney Bears were in the hunt for that.
Yeah. There's a missed conversion attempt from in front from Shanthi Louis. So 8 points to 6. The score will remain. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because I think that if you read that proposal to get the PNG team into the NRL, it's been underwritten by the Australian government.
And the PNG government too.
So with government money behind them, it's probably puts the NRL in an interesting spot with a bit of political pressure to put them in there.
Well, I think it might be the only country where rugby league is the national game.
Oh, did you ever play up there?
Yeah, Port Moresby, 2009.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who for?
I played for the Cook Islands against the Kumals.
Did you enjoy that?
I left in a stretcher.
Wow.
I don't remember much.
Yeah, I remember Darryl Halligan telling me that I think on one or two occasions he went up there. It's just a completely different experience when you get off. From the moment you walk off the plane, you are just mobbed by
it's crazy.
league fanatics.
Yeah. I've got some stories there. That's stories for another day.
Aliana Tonu'u with that run. Here goes Roberts, the try scorer. It's a kick from Danny Nicole Gray. Oh, almost gobbling it up there was Louis. And going in for a third try for the schools team, but not to be that time.
We might have the ball back here anyway. Could have been a double knock on. No, touches will knock on one way, so clubs will get the ball back.
Well, we haven't seen the clubs team have any field position, and they're not going to get any if tackling like that continues. And Masoi was bent backwards on that occasion. Here's a little dart line by Tavita Fesolai, who's taken a run from that right centre position. And now here comes Mafoy. Towards the halfway line she goes, so fairly decent return of the football so far in the set from the club's team. Just over the halfway line now. Now is the pass from Davis. She gets it back again. Here's a chance now for Tavita Fesolai again. And thrown into touch she goes. So secondary school's defence passes with flying colours there.
Yeah, they're looking sharp. Looks like the clubs are trying to go kind of around them, around that left edge. Because they're not getting much joy up the middle. Tanu'u and Pale really locking down that middle defensively.
Yeah, they're having great games, both of those players. And here is Aliana Tonu'u. Been terrific so far. Roberts. And now into the action comes Felici Tauli'ili. Offloads to Va'a. Again, the secondary schools team starting to threaten. Here's Roberts, that's Gray rather. Nice play to her from to Tavita. Here's Louis. Just threatened to open up a little bit there. Nice play from Faith Tavita. Create space for her winger. Back to Gray. And now here comes Fruin Oteneru. And that's the try line right there for the secondary schools team. Roberts. Here's Danny Nicole Gray. And there's the third try for the secondary schools team. And this time it's Danny Nicole Gray who scores and eases that margin out to 6 points now.
Yeah, the New Zealand club's defence just a little bit too stretched there. It was great work from Faith Tavita down that left edge, little in and out. Almost put her winger away, drew in a lot of defenders to that corner. And when they come back to the middle, Danny Nicole Gray able to throw the dummy and find that space underneath the post. Nice. Great work from the halfback.
Yeah, nice play from Gray. Part of the juggernaut that the Auckland Girls Grammar First 13 is over the last few years. There's a number of them in the secondary schools team. There's 5 of them in the New Zealand secondary schools team, but there's at least one in the residence clubs team, that is Braxton Sorensen McGee. So there's a few there. In fact, there's 6. Giovanni Suani as well in the secondary schools team. She's a pretty decent player too. And here's Louis with the conversion attempt. So she gets her first successful kick of the day, and that's an important one. It gets the secondary schools out beyond that 6-point margin. 14 points to 6 with just under 5 to play until half-time. Tries in the game so far to Fina Louis, Roberts and Gray. Getting that third one with Shanthi Louis getting that goal right there. So plenty for this club's team. Under their coach Frank Furima'amo, who's very experienced coach of this age group as well. Coach of St Paul's College First 13 this season again. And also part of the coaching setup that saw the Auckland Vulcans win the NZRL Men's Premiership by that record score earlier on in the a few weeks back to Anthony.
That was an absolute hiding, wasn't it? A bit hard to watch that one.
It was, wasn't it?
Massacre. Sorry
for bringing that up for you. Here comes Lauati'i. Lauati'i rather, that was Ivana Lauati'i, and now here they come rolling forward again through Fruin Oteneru. Threatening again is the Macaulay High School back rower, Va'a. There's Gray again, looking for Faith Tavita. And there is a knock on there. In fact, it might be a handover, in fact, with the last play.
Yeah, a little fumble there. Danny Nicole Gray looking sharp again. Straightening up on both feet. Just under 3 minutes now until half time.
Well, the first 5 minutes went well for this team, didn't it? The secondary schools team have just been all over them the last 25 minutes or so. It's been really tough. But if they can pinch one, they can pinch a try in these last 2.5 minutes, then things won't be so bad for them at all. They could only be going into that half-time break just 2 points down. That was a good run from Patia, who was the try scorer for the club side. Mafoi. Defence has been nice and aggressive and dominant from the secondary schools all the way from the start of the game.
Yeah, a few big tackles there from Giovanna Suwani on the field now in 19 jersey for schools.
Nice pass from Davis. Back comes Masoi, but again, she's going absolutely nowhere. This is a good return to the football. Dorothy Brunt is out there now wearing 16. She's got her hands on the ball. Popo looking for Sorensen McGee, who's looking to put up that spiral bomb. Well, that's hard luck. It's been lost forward there, so it's going to be secondary school's ball with 90 seconds to play in this first half.
Yeah, it was a tricky catch there, but she catches that. It's 3-on-1.
Worth a grow, eh?
With just the schools winger back there, so yeah, worth a crack.
Yeah, super important the club's team hold on here. Here's Tavita. Good solid shot on Faith Tavita. Look at her get to her feet so fast though for Roberts. And they're offside there. Yeah,
so less than a minute here, so they do kick into touch. I don't know if they'll get a full set of 6, but at least 3 or 4 cracks at the line. Maybe take one in and have a shot.
Well, let's see what their tactic is here.
Well, they're in no rush. 30 seconds, girls. Come on.
Now, Tavita's just going to have a crack with the first carry. Maybe they'll set up a play now. Here's Roberts. Straight and hard at the line from Ulo. Good try-saving tackle coming in right there from Yeremia.
What's happened there?
What's the referee ruling here? Going back to actually speak to one of the players here, or no, they just go back to the 10. No, just playing this strange stoppage. Anyway, they just get it away in time. Oh, big charge over! Felici Tauiliili is scored. Well, that's a killer blow right on half-time, right under the posts as well. So, Josina Felici Tauiliili from Southern Cross Campus gets the score.
Yeah, not too sure what the ref called time off for, but I think there was going to be one play left regardless. But Evelyn Roberts there, jumping out of dummy half, caught the eyes of a few defenders. As she skipped across, they kind of just sat back on their heels.
Well, the prop goes over to score the try. Well, the clubs have conceded 4 tries in a row. They led 6-0. Well, it's been all sweet for the secondary school since then. They've rolled up field really well, haven't they?
Yeah, for sure. Some great impact off the bench. Still yet to see Letitia Mitchener come into this one. She's been playing number 9 for Howick this year.
There goes the conversion attempt from Shanthi Louis. And over it goes for 2 more points. Gives the secondary schools team a very comfortable lead here at halftime. in this match. It is 20 points to 6.
It's an absolute feast.
Kia ora. Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
At Pertec, we understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
$20 points to 6 it is. New Zealand Schools against the clubs team. 30 minutes of action left here on Labour Day Monday here on the Rep. calendar for the underage players. Here's the first try, scored by Jess Partia for the club's Wellington fullback. Good determination for her to go over.
Yeah, great balance there. First and only try for the clubs. It's all been New Zealand schools since then.
Yeah, and this is Fina Louis going over to score the first try. And that was just a tail of it. It was a really good team rugby league try. A lot of offloads and support play going on. Here's the second try scored by Evelyn Roberts. Great footwork by the hooker.
Yeah, super sharp on her feet. They're setting up the third one here too. Just jumping out.
Yeah, this is Danny Nicole Gray sensing an opportunity right next to the post, which she took.
Yeah, sorry, it's this one here that Roberts jumps out. Links up there with their front rower. It's really...
Felici Tauili going over to score it. I mean, that was disappointing for the clubs because that's right on the halftime hooter.
Yeah, I think it was 30 seconds they had to hold him out on the last play, just falling short there. Now falling behind by 3 scores, 14 points of difference. You have seen some leads chased down today, so there's definitely going to be some more points in this game.
Aki Pereira's got this team well and truly humming. She's been in the coaching game a while now. Well, 30 minutes left. I've seen a pattern in these games where the team trailing is rolled their sleeves up and come back into the game pretty nicely in these today, Anthony.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, and the team that gets out in front just seems to go into cruise control with half an hour left.
It hasn't hurt the two teams that we've seen in that kind of situation ultimately pay the price by losing the game just yet, so we'll see what happens in this one. Can the clubs find a way back?
Occupying halfway wall, our referees finalising their feedback. They're ready to go. They've been involved all day, contributing player well-being.
Well, let's see if the club's team can find a way back. Or will the secondary schools team continue to power away from their opponents in this contest? It's going to be the secondary schools with the first possession. And here's the try scorer just before half-time, Felici Tauili. There's a wonderful charge into the line from Ivana Lauatiti, daughter of Ali. I'm sure he's around here somewhere today supporting his daughter. Here's Billy Va'a up into the line.
Yeah, I think I've seen him over by the hot dog truck.
Gemma Tonu'u. No, it wasn't me saying that, by the way, folks. Don't want to get in trouble with Ali. Here's a good surge into the line from Suwani. And now here comes Oilu again. Oh, just knocked on there by fullback Jess Partia. Oh, hard luck there for Partia.
Good work from Willow. Just put her in two minds there. She shaped as if she was going to spread it left and then looked like she's going to kick it high to the corner before opting for the little grubber. So keeping the fullback guessing there.
Great kick from Uilo, wasn't it?
Yeah, just Partia.
If she trimmed her fingernails this morning, she probably would have caught that one.
Told, yeah. Bloody manicure.
14-point margin it is. There's a wonderful chance for the schools to score a try. Remember, they scored right on half-time. We've seen how damaging in many games through history. Scoring right on the half-time hooter and then scoring right after, how damaging that can be. Here's Billy Va'a. Just 5 metres out. Here's a big charge at the line by Lauatiti. Just short. Roberts waits at dummy half. Gives it back to Felici Tauiliili, who goes over to score her second. Pretty much a carbon copy of what we saw just before half-time.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Almost an instant replay from what they'd done moments earlier. Great combination.
Yeah, second try of the game for her. Evan Roberts played that well. A big glare out to her right edge, but she was never going to go right. There she is, looking right.
Cheeky.
Not going to go right, I'm going left.
Looks right, goes left.
Just getting out of the way in time too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, back-to-back tries to Felici Tauiliili. Dream. Couple of minutes either side of half-time for the interchange front rower. He's the score out to 24 points to 6. Comfortable conversion attempt again. Coming up there for Shanthi Louis. 26 points to 6. It's a 20-point game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been here since 10 a.m. That's the first time I've seen that Tongan flag in the background go down. It's taken them 4 hours for their shoulder to get tired.
Good kick off that time, but here comes the try scorer. Straight back into the thick of the action. Roberts continues strongly at dummy half. And the scary thing is Soraya Palepale has not had much impact on the game at all. She's had a solid stint first up, but really hasn't had big impact as their team streaks away here.
Yeah, not so much in attack. She's been very good defensively.
It's going to be a penalty for a dangerous tackle. I think that player's ended up on the point of his shoulder there. It could be nasty. But again, it's a tough game.
And again, that Tongan flag's up.
Yeah, no one's holding it though, eh? It's on the back of a car there.
Oh, I think there's a couple.
Maybe that person just got smart after holding it all there for the last 3 hours and just thought, oh, you know, might as well put it on my car now. So no risks being taken with this injury.
Yeah, it was an awkward tackle. Looked like her arms were kind of caught up in the tackle, so she couldn't brace herself as she went to the ground.
Chance then to just give you the scores from earlier in the day. In the 16 girls game, the Auckland Invitation team against Aotearoa Whanui. And it was Aotearoa Whanui, the rest of New Zealand, beating the Auckland team by 38 points to 0. It was a fantastic performance from Aotearoa Whanui. In fact, thinking back on the 3 completed games, I reckon that team there was the most connected of the 3 games that we've seen today. That Aotearoa 16 girls team, they were great.
I think so. I was having a chat downstairs. I reckon a lot of those girls were selected from the New Zealand Māoris tournament. So, you know, a lot of them playing together, you know, before they got to this team, which was, yeah, you could definitely see it in the way they played. Great
connections in that game. In the boys' game, it was much closer, but Aotearoa Whanui won by 20 points to 14 over the Auckland Invitation team. So another win for them. And then the boys clubs versus secondary schools team game, it was 30 points to 22 to the clubs team. So thankfully it looks like Danny Nicole Gray is okay after that tackle.
Yeah, looks like she's heading off to the sideline though. Yeah,
she has been substituted, in fact, but she's walking away unaided and looks to be okay. to Danny Nicole Gray. So that's good. So the penalty is going to be taken, and straight into it comes Felicito Ili again. Offloads to Roberts. That was good hands from her. She didn't even have her mouth guard in. Did you see that?
Great transition.
It was, wasn't it?
Ball comes in, mouth guard goes in. Great
that
hands.
was very impressive. What a skill set. Here comes Naturi Ongley now, who's out there for the secondary schools team wearing 17. Another Wellington player from St Mary's College. Nice play again from Roberts. Good ball there from Tautai.
Oh.
Beautiful play again. So we see the secondary schools team get the clubs team back on their own goal line once more. Fruin Otoneru. Can see the try line right there. Back it comes to Julio. Roberts. Tailor-made for a second try perhaps. Is it just short or is it on the line? It is on the line. It's going to be another try for Evelyn Roberts. Well, they're making no race of this game now. That's 30 points to 6.
Yeah, great feed from the number 9. You look at this. She drifts across. You think she can't see you. Come in on her blind side, but you are in her peripherals. And she gets you with that big left foot. Watch it again on the replay.
Yeah, big gap
Whack,
there by the post, eh?
Yeah. Beats 3 defenders there. Usually we see her playing in the halfback position, but she looks very comfy there in the number 9 jersey.
She does, doesn't she? Well, they've got some great halves, though, haven't they, with Danny Nicole Gray and Paya Uilo. So I guess when it comes to that situation, the coaches think, well, we've got 3 great halves. One of you has to play hooker. Actually, Evelyn, I think you do the best job at hooker. You're in.
But even then, you look at their team, you've still got Mitch in it. She's a very good hooker also. Part of that Howard Corners team that won the grand final this year. So yeah, when it comes to talent, they are spoiled for choice.
Well, Shanthi Louis is going good with her goal kicking. Mind you, she's had her last 4 from pretty much in front. It's 32 points to 6 now. 6 tries to 1 now as the schools really kick clear.
Yeah, they just look so comfy with the ball in hand.
Yeah, clubs team have tried the darnest to stop that marching upfield, but it's been very tough for them, hasn't it? And a lot of power runners out there. Fruno Tuneru, Russell Leah, and this player in particular, Felicito Ili, already back to the halfway line.
Already with 2 tries today as well.
Here's Roberts, good footwork from Evelyn Roberts again. Ash Matapo makes the tackle, but back peddling once more the club side. Here comes Lauatiti again. Roberts at dummy half. Good hands. Only just kept catching the ball was Uilo. Roberts again. And he goes to kick that time from Tautai. It's a pretty decent kick. And just staying in the field of play was Masoe. That was a close call for the club's team. Ended up being a great kick by Tonga Tautai.
Yeah, great catch from Masoe. Done well to keep in the field of play.
There goes Sampson. You can see why she played for Akarana in the NZRL Women's Premiership, despite being just 18. Here's a chance for the club's team looking to spark up. Now, has that gone backwards or off a secondary schools player? I think referee O'Brien is going to say no.
Yes, I think
he's going to rule a knock on.
Yeah, so it's Masoe that's thrown it back in field looking for some support, but it's the schools team that's knocked it on, so they will get the ball back. And finally a chance to get into down the other end of the field where they've been tourists, you would call them.
Exactly. They've been playing in their own half, haven't they?
Region, yeah.
That force field's been up on halfway. They just can't break through. Cook up here. Sorensen McGee. Brings up Patia from fullback. Well, this is a good run, in fact, from Yeremia. Milan Yeremia. Bouncing out of tackle. She's playing on the wing. Good run, good burst upfield that time. Faumu at dummy half. And now here comes Tavita Fesolai. Just eluding that player as we see Sorensen McGee standing nice and flat at the line. Sorensen McGee, what about that footwork? No way. She is all class. Braxton Sorensen McGee.
Yeah, electric stuff there from the halfback. She's been kept quite quiet in this game. Her team hasn't had too much ball. They've been doing a lot of defending. But finally they get down the other end of the field. She does what she does best.
Oh, one, let's foot, count them. Two,
foot, left foot.
4, 5. Not bad, eh?
So if you're there, she beats 4 defenders with the left foot. If you're the 5th one coming across, you might have guessed what's coming. But when it's that good, look at her just turning them inside out.
So you used to do it, Anthony.
Once upon a time, mate.
Great run from Sorensen McGee. Showing her class, as I touched on. 32 points to 10. Whose brother, Drayden, was back playing in New Zealand during the COVID years, but back over in Australia now. Play for the Brisbane Tigers this year. 32 points to 12. She converts her own try. And that's given the club team some hope, but they're still going to have to score it faster than a point a minute to win this game. What a star of the future year she is. We're going to remember her name in future years.
£32 points to 12. Secondary school lead.
Get out of my way. Almost getting tied up. There's Tavita Fesolai with that return of the football. Now here comes Mile Kalfusi. Just 15 metres out from halfway. And here comes Faumu again. This is a good run by Gillian Faumu. Been a centre too, but is playing at hooker at the moment. Has quite a bit of experience in both positions at the moment. Now Matapo.
Yeah, not much space down that right edge as they look to bring it back to the middle now.
Now Dorothy Brunt, Karana Falcons player from the youth tournament in Taupo. Here comes Davis. Now Sorensen McGee again. Lovely delayed pass. Tavita Fesolai. And here's another try coming up. Beautifully finished by Danny Mafoy. All the key players involved in the team right there to set that try up. Davis and Sorensen McGee, who delayed the pass perfectly. Here comes the second try of the second half. 32 to 16.
Yeah, great execution there. And that girl again, Braxton Sorensen McGee. Great drawing pass from the centre to the winger. Still had a little bit of work to do. She bounces off her right foot to go round. But yeah, you mentioned that pass from Sorensen McGee. She hit him with 4 left foots the last time they came down here. This time holds it up just enough to draw that defender before tipping on. A bit of a late resurgence, something we've
become used to.
Become used to it today.
Yeah. Well, that was a great play. Good finish from Mafoy too. She had a bit of work to do there to beat her opposite number, which she did. Now goal kicking becomes important now with Clubs team want to continue this comeback. Not able to get it over that time due to the wind, so 32-16 the score remains. Danny Mafoy from Mount Albert.
32 points to 16.
Enjoyed a nice resurgence this year as well in the Women's Premiership. Tasha Davey doing a great job with that team this year and getting a really good youth program going as well.
Yeah, great to watch. Speaking of great to watch, 15 minutes to go. Not too much in it. It's enough to make you open your curtains if you're one of those houses in the background there.
Get up on your roof.
Now we're talking.
Well, it's almost summer, eh? Let's enjoy the sunshine up there.
Yeah, get the couch up on the roof, why not?
Here's Kalfusi returning the football for the club's team. Good solid contact coming that time. Hitting hard with Suwani. Club's team looking for a bit more down this left edge again. Tavita Fesolai tackled. Sorensen McGee. Brunt out to Ashmatapo.
She can offload.
So over the halfway line they go again. Faumu again. Now Sorensen McGee popping up on the right edge this time, almost finding a gap in the secondary school's defence. Faumu again. He goes to kick on the last. Chase is going to be important here. And maybe the bounce too, but it's bounced kindly there for Louis. And here comes Fina Louis, who got that first try for the secondary schools in the first half. Oh, the ball's come loose. But it's okay. It's still in the hands of the secondary schools team. Good charge into the line right there. Well, important now the club's team back up that good set with some good tackling.
Yeah, go for them to get the ball back now. It's been a little while. And they go now through Roberts.
Wow, what a run from Evelyn Roberts. Waiting right there is Billy Va'a. And on to it now is Uilo. Looking for the penalty is Roberts, not coming from referee O'Brien that time. Here's Sarai Pali. Tailor-made for her to bust them wide open. Into the 10 she goes. Back into the game. Here's Roberts. Now Billy Va'a. Got to keep out Billy Va'a. And they have. Well, a close thing there for the club side.
Yeah, desperation there. Pali leaving 3 people on the ground as she plays the ball.
What a great set, though. Fantastic set from the secondary schools team. They've just conceded back-to-back tries. And they've come right back upfield nicely. Oh, and a player in back play is just hobbling out. It's number 15 for the Residents Clubs team. That's Milan Yeremia. Looks like her day's done with a leg injury. Struggling to put weight on that right foot at the moment, so maybe an ankle problem. Here's Mafoy, the try scorer. The last 4-pointer. Good hands at dummy half from Faumu. Masoe offloads in the tackle. Beautifully gathered in here. Got to keep your hands on the ball, and they've lost it. That's a bummer for the clubs team just as they look to bust clear. There's a great run from Maya Davis. They just didn't treasure the ball enough. So the secondary schools can power up again here. Watch for Pali to come flying into the line in a moment. And here comes a nice run from Luca Bella Nakturi Ongli, one of the St Mary's players from Wellington. Uilo, beautiful ball. That was really good play. Now Suwani down towards the try line again. Come the secondary school side. Roberts going for a hat trick. Not this time. Last play now. Well, that was some heavy defence that time, but nothing illegal about it.
No, looks like she fell a bit awkwardly, but like you said, nothing malicious in there.
We low the bounce is important here.
It was a malicious bounce on that kick.
Yeah, it was. I think it's Sampson who dealt with it pretty well.
Having some joy down this right edge, the New Zealand clubs team. But they go the other way this time.
Important then again, the clubs team get to the end of their set. Here's Braxton Sorensen McGee. There she goes again. Their fancy footwork is fantastic. Oh, can she go the whole way here, Sorensen McGee? Still eluding tacklers even though she's on her knees. Now Sampson might have a dab from dummy half herself here. Marty with Sampson. Well, it's now an F for the clubs team. 16 points down with 9 minutes to play. Here's a dab at the line. It's short. Muamua it is. Last play now for the clubs team. Davis looking good for numbers here. And in the score, a very good try is Javier, Eleanor Javier. Wow, what great rugby league from both teams at the moment. They're looking really slick, both teams with the ball in hand.
Yeah, great to see the New Zealand clubs finish off that one. What a fantastic break from Sorensen McGee. She looked like a long distance runner at the end of a marathon there.
Yes.
But she done well to get back on her feet and be in shape. Look at this run again. She's an absolute game breaker, isn't she? Just running low on juice here. No one in front of her, but she does well to play that ball and then get back on her feet. Provide the final pass here.
Nice play from Javier to finish that off. So 32-20. So they're back to a 12-point game. So if Sorensen McGee can nail this one, tough conversion attempt for her. 2 scores can win the game for the club side. In fact, it's a change of kicker. And it's over. Well, I think that's Maya Davis. It is. It's Davis with the conversion attempt. So well done to Maya Davis. So there's still a chance here with 7 to play. Wow, what do you say? Just give the ball to Braxton again?
Yeah.
Let her go crazy?
2 in for a Braxton, I think.
Yeah. Well, the clubs team just got to deny the schools team the ball because the schools team have looked fantastic with the ball all game. Very difficult to defend. Well, let's see what the clubs team can fire up here. Good chase down by Fa'umu. That was a good run though, wasn't it? It's McDonald Tuimaanga again. Here's Sorensen McGee just dropping it back on the inside. Oh, Matapo got some heavy defence there. And she's tough. She bounced up pretty well there. And away goes Muamua onto the halfway line. Sorensen McGee hands it out to Dorothy Brunt. That's good defence. From her opposite number, Letitia Mitchener, who's out there now. Away goes Fa'umu again. She's delaying herself, looking for a gap between those 2 defenders.
Yeah, last tackle now.
Well, Sorensen McGee's got a good kicking game. She's kicking over for Mafoy here, but it's just going to find the touchline. Well, that was a good set by the clubs team, but in the end, pretty well defended by the secondary school side. Yeah. Based on what we've seen in this game, Anthony, are going to be hard to stop going downfield here.
Yeah, they've got a great four-pack. Look at this first carry here from Pale. You see the platform that she sets for the others. Following, defended well that time.
We've just got to try and slow the ruck down somehow. Oh, there's an error.
There we go.
Right off the back there from Aliana Tonu'u. That was unusual to see her drop the ball, but it was just behind her. So now the club's team have got to get the scrum set quickly.
Yeah, time's the enemy here.
32 points to 22.
One thing they've shown in the second half is when they get down there, they can score points. 22 points coming in all in the second half.
Well, they've got to score from the set, really, to have any chance.
Yeah, we'll see what they have as far as scrum plays on this first one.
Davis. Here's the diminutive centre, Tavita Fesolai. Now into the action with Tapo. She's tough. She's been hammered several times, but she's got up each time and wrestled nicely.
Yeah, she's played every minute, Matapo.
Muamua back to Davis. And here comes Matapo again. Good little short ball brings Ranapia into the action. They're 20 metres out. There goes Fa'umu again. Looking for that gap between those two defenders, but it closes quickly. So 11 metres out. Well, they've got one more set-up play, run appeal. They're going to run it on this play. Braxton Sorensen-McGee, here's the try. They can't stop her. Well, I don't doubt who's going to be the MVP of this game if the club's team win this match. And there's still a chance. Braxton Sorensen-McGee over for her second try.
Well, she could walk away with MVP regardless if they win or not.
Well, it's true.
Left foot, 3 minutes left. They're racing to take this conversion as quick as they can.
Well, Maya Davis is going to stay the goal kicker. The Wellington 5/8. So 32 to 26. Here's Davis with this conversion attempt, and through it goes.
32 points to 28.
What a finish we've got here.
4-point game, 2 minutes left.
4 points to difference. 2 minutes remaining. Final representation match for the aliens for 2020.
Well, what do you say here, Anthony? How many sets are the club's team going to get here? Is this going to be their last set of the game?
I don't think they have enough time to punch it in and kick long and get the ball back that way. I think they are going to have to spread it or shift it or look for something on this first set that's going to get them down the other end of the field. They are going to have to run it down.
Well, here's the kickoff from Shanthi Louis. She'll go as far as she can. Oh, what a great kickoff! No way! Oh, what a killer there for the club's team.
I'm trying to think who's back there. Are they anticipating a short kickoff there?
Well, they've got to go short now.
Yeah, well, they can go short themselves to get the ball back. Inside of a minute left now. 4 points the difference.
Sorensen-McGee, it's a good little short kickoff. Oh, it's the bounce. Oh, who's got it? Who's got it? Is there a knock on? Who's got the knock on here? Yes, it's going back. He's ruled on knock-ons both ways here, but
I think for entertainment's sake, he's given it to the club's team.
Well, there's going to be 20 seconds to play, so they're going to have to run it from this last tackle. And they've got 85 metres to go. What an epic play this is going to be. Well, there's a chance on this right edge for Masoi. There goes the hooter. Great hands to keep it alive, Davis. Now they're looking for a gap on the left here. Beautiful play to keep it alive for the clubs team. This is excellent. Good hands from Mafoi. They're going to have to look for a gap though. The secondary schools team have got them pinned inside their 20. Sorensen McGee's got it. Over the halfway line goes Sorensen McGee. Drops the ball. It's still going. No, it's gone forward. It's a loose carry. Well, a thrilling finish. But the secondary school side are going to hang on and win the game by 32-28. Great match between these two evenly matched teams. But in the end, it's the secondary schools that hold on just. 6 tries in the game for them, and they win by 32-28. Well, in the end, it was 6 tries to 5. Great contest. Fina Louis. Roberts got 2 for the secondary school side. Gray. Then Felici Tauiliili. How important were those 2 tries that she scored? One right on the halftime hooter and one just after. And we had 4 goals kicked by Shanthi Louis. And for the club's team, it was Jess Partia, Braxton Sorensen McGee with 2 tries. Mafoi Javier got the other tries. We had goals, 2 of them to Sorensen McGee and 2 of them to Maya Davis. But a great game of footy, with the secondary schools team just prevailing over the club side by 4 points. Well, great effort from not only these 2 sides, but all 8 teams that we've seen in action today. It's been very impressive attitude and spirit right across the day here at Bruce Pulman Park. The wins in this game for the secondary schools, wins to the NZ18's clubs team in the boys fixture. And then in the 16s grades, we had the wins today to both Aotearoa Whanui teams over their Auckland rivals. Great spirit between these 2 teams as they just congratulate each other here at Bruce Pulman Park. Brings down the curtain on the rep season for all of these players. You know what, it won't be too long before they're back into pre-season footy next year, ahead of the 2024 season, where these players now get so much opportunity to show their skill sets in a variety of competitions, including this one, these 2 rep fixtures or fixture weekends, which will be back again next year, no doubt. Well, we've got our after-match interview ready to go. Let's go down to Anthony Gelling.
All right, here with Paya Wheelo, captain of the New Zealand secondary schools team. A little bit nervous at the end of that one?
Yeah, a little bit. I actually thought we were losing, and then I started getting the sits over there, but yeah, it was a tough game out there.
Good way to finish the season, though?
Yeah, good way. Definitely good way.
How's camp been this week?
Oh, it's been awesome, eh? Like, we came into camp on Friday, and no one knew each other, just whoever was from your school, and we just came together like this as soon as we met each other. So yeah.
So finally, it's the last game of the year. Any plans for the off season?
Actually heading to Australia next year, so yeah.
All the best. It's, sorry to see you go, but excited for your future as well.
Thank you.
There we are, the captain of the NZ Schools team, Paia Uilo. So well done to her to get an opportunity in Australia. 32-28, the full-time score. Congratulations to the NZ Schools winning over the NZ Clubs team today. Well, that brings down the curtain on the rep season for today here on Labour Day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed all 4 games, we appreciate that. And on behalf of the entire Stream Shop team and New Zealand Rugby League, Auckland Rugby League, have a good one, and we'll catch you for more Rugby League very soon.